I'm standing in the main street of Mallala and I want to take you on a bit of a journey. And this is going to explain to you why I am so passionate about small town survival and why we must support our small businesses and how big business can come in and have an absolute impact on our economy and socially. Alrighty, so here we go. So the shop that we're looking at here, that used to be our butcher shop. We've come down the road a little bit and we're now looking at what is now a residence. That used to be a general store, haberdashery store. They sold milk, newspapers, magazines, bibs and bobs. Then next door to that is actually where my journey started when I was 15. Now, what we're looking at now is a takeaway store, but that used to be the bakery, the Mallala Bakery. And next door to that used to be Alga's agency. I left school to work in this shop here at 15. I then went back and I bought that shop when I was 19. If we go down a little bit more, we'll just bypass the supermarket for a minute. Right on the corner there, behind those cars, and where is now a car park, used to be an old stone building, and that was the original supermarket. And then one day, this supermarket was built. Back then it was Foodland, but now it is IGA. As we come across here, where is now a rotunda, that used to be Mr. Reed's fruit and veg shop. And at the back you can see the Mallala Hotel. Let's just come back to the IGA, to the supermarket for a moment. When I was 19, this was being built. And I heard that the people who owned the supermarket were going to have bread on special as an opening special. So of course, remember, I owned the bakery. So I went next door and I said to the man who owns it still, please don't put on special products that all of us small businesses in town sell. Put toilet paper, dog food, tomato sauce, whatever, but please don't put on special bread, milk, meat, fruit and veg, so forth. Well, let's fast forward to now, and guess what? He did. Remember? That used to be the bakery and the agency where you could go in and buy all sorts of things. Now, admittedly, Mr. Alga, God bless his soul, he is now, well, he retired, he's now passed on. But he started that bakery, which I ended up buying when I was 19. I had to diversify my business to stay afloat because of the challenge that that supermarket gave me as a small business operator. So what I did is I created a milk war, a bread war, an ice cream war, and a chocolate war. Remember, I was 19. That was a few decades ago. From here, I actually went on and I purchased other shops and a catering business in Adelaide. I was very fortunate because I had great support from my family and I was able to have great mentors along the way, including Lucille Orr. The reason why I am so passionate about small business and small town survival and not going to big supermarkets is exactly this story that was entrenched into me that day when I was 19. I was very lucky because I'm just going to turn this camera around a little bit now, and I'm going to show you a building which is now part of the council, and that used to be the Westpac Bank. The Westpac Bank had an absolute stronghold for banking in the sector. Obviously they've left, so where they do their banking now, I don't know. But I had a great bank manager. His name was Mr. McDonald. And he was fabulous. He used to come over and have a cup of coffee with me because I was only a young person in business. And he mentored me financially. Doesn't happen anymore. Then of course we have the local pub, and that used to be the hub of the community, and that's why I am so passionate about local hotels as the gathering place. And we all used to have a great night there, whether it be with families or as I grew up as a young person, and then being able to be old enough to drink in the pub. It was a real community environment, a real family environment. So if you've ever wondered why I'm really passionate about small business and small town survival, this is why. It's because of a little town that I came to in 1975, and then when I was 19, what this supermarket did to my little business, and we see it all the time. Please support your small businesses. Go and visit a small town and just do our bit for the economy.